tell us, bringing this back to branding, what is your brand voice? What does that mean?
What does that mean? So your brand voice is really the tone of your brand, right? What is it? Earlier I was talking about, branding is about how people, what they think and feel when they connect with you, what resonates with them. And so what is the tone of that? Is it authoritative? Is it inspirational? Maybe it's educational. Maybe it's just fun and funky, right? What is the brand, the tone of your brand? And then ultimately, when you identify what your brand voice is, that has to be consistently conveyed across all of your brand's elements in your messaging, conveyed through the look and feel of your imagery. It has to come across consistently. That's how we create a consistent brand. I would say that my brand is inspirational, motivational. I try to be fun with it. I like to have a good time. But those are the things, when you come in contact, when you connect with Glennis, she's going to in some way try to say something inspirational. She's going to try to motivate you in some way. And then also try to be educational in what I'm sharing. So think about what it is what is the tone of it, of your voice. And also go back to the example that I was saying earlier. What are some of the brands that you connect with, that you resonate with? What is it about those brands? What is the tone of those brands that really connects with you? So that's one thing to think about. The tone of your brand, that is ultimately the brand voice, and how you consistently convey that in all of your branding efforts.
And listening to you, Glennis, I'm hearing that we need to be self-aware. How are we showing up in the world, right? And you talk about the importance of being consistent, in all platforms. But it's also, if we take it down to a very personal level, consistency in how we walk in the world, how we show up.
That's right.
Are you, if you consider yourself to be a person of integrity, does that carry, from family to business to organizational, memberships that you have? Are you consistent in that? Would you agree?
That's right. That's right. And I'll let you in on a little secret, and the viewers. You have a personal brand, whether you know it or not, right? What are folks saying about you when you leave out the room? That's part of your personal brand. So definitely, Elsa, like just how you show up, because people are watching you. I had an opportunity to train some interns over the summer in a program, and I did a personal branding session, and I talked with them about it. And the young lady, when she was one of the young ladies, when she wrapped up the program, she came past my office and gave me a note, and she was just like, "Thank you." So I read the note, and she basically said in the note was that, I really love the way you carry yourself. I appreciate you just pouring into me and talking to me about personal branding, because I didn't know what that meant. But, basically saying that she was watching me in so many words. She had been watching me ever since I did that session. She had been watching me and looking at me. And that really hit home, is that, I don't know if we really think that folks are watching us, our every move. And if we're consistent with our brand, they're seeing a good show, right? They are seeing what it is that we want them to see, because we are carrying ourselves in the way that we want our brand to be conveyed. And I don't say, and I want to take back the word show. Because one of the things that I really make a point of saying is that I like to take the superficial ideas of personal branding out of it. Like it's not a show. It's not what we want people to think. It really is who we are. That is what you're conveying through your personal brand. Who are you at your core, right? That is what you need to convey, and how you package it and how you present it to others. That's when we get into the fun and all of that. But that is what personal branding is, who you are at your core, nothing more than that. So that's why I want to take back the word show, because we don't put on a show. We want to be who we are. Right. But you have to consider that folks are watching you every step of the way. They're watching you.
Glennis,